we can't do this again today. Make it a little bit better than yesterday. All right. So we already caught one fish. Already caught one over here. Over this way. See if we can't catch us another one. I wasn't really gonna go live again, but I figured what the heck. Let's do it. The least that could happen is I could like skunk again. But I've already caught one. You guys just didn't get to see. And over here where we're throwing at is so I got some grass. There's some grass right there. And that first fish that I just caught hit it right after that grass. So not saying there's more over there or anything. And this wind is just not cooperating today for some reason. But I figured I would go live. I know Cindy's going to be live here in a little bit. But here one of my favorite places. It's Bald Pond. But caught my biggest bass was at this place. So, and yes, I'm still throwing the chatterbomb. That's right. Got to throw the chatterbomb. I did bring some other lures today that I'm going to give a try and see if we can't get them to work. A red craw, square bill. I do have some different trailers for the chatterbait. I brought the black and blue Bambi blade. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to try out. I got my Texas rigged worm. I'm going to try it out. I did not bring the drop shot. Not here. There's really nothing to on it, and the drop shot always gets stuck. You guys saw that the last time I tried it here. So we don't have that. Look, I was catching fish. I turned the live on, and now I can't even get a bite. This is how it's going to go. How it's going to go. If I can't catch a fish here in the next couple of casts, I might not be live. I might turn it off. I am videoing, so I do have that. Huh. After yesterday, I definitely don't want to bomb again today on live. Letting Dale beat me was just horrible. You guys saw that fish just pop up out of the water right there? Hopefully that wind isn't too bad for y'all. I watched back yesterday, the live that I did yesterday, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty windy. It was pretty windy. I don't have a sock or anything for the speaker on my phone. Just we're gonna probably throw the top water around over here too. Let's do that right now. Let's do that because there's grass under the water, and even though this is a stained place, the water's not so super clear, but they could still be hiding by that grass and stuff. The kayak is moving in the wind. This wind doesn't know which way it wants to blow. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Hey, BFA, you know, this morning when you were doing your live, I came in and I was typing out, hey, what's going on? And then you were like, okay, I'm out of here. So I missed your whole live that you were doing, but I came in right at the end. We're gonna move on down into this shallow spot and cast this out until for just a few minutes right over here, right back there at that tree you're looking at right now. We're gonna go over there a little farther down and throw around in that shallow spot right there. And then we're going to go around this point and see if we can't find some more bass. Find some more bass. Man, I'm not used to this short. I had to change out my rowing device today because the other one was putting fiberglass in my hands from the duct tape that was on it. But this paddle that I have today is really short. It's super short compared to the other one. So it just feels weird in my hands. Your favorite kind of live, watching me not get any fish? That's awesome. I've caught one. We're moving down into this shallow spot right here. We're going to throw around this topwater bait, and of course the chatterbait. We're going to throw it around over here too, but there is a lot of grass underwater here in this spot. Some mossy grass that grows off the bottom, and then, you know, some that is left from before. So we are going to try to find some more bass. 1 3/4 pound. So turn the camera over here because the boat's being crazy. But right in this area, we're right over the top of some grass right now. But like I said, if I'm not catching any fish, I'm not going to keep the live going. I'm going to end up turning it off because I don't need that on my conscience again, going live and not catching any. So I need one of those gimbals. You know what I'm talking about? A gimbal, something to keep it level and running in the right direction, I guess. Well, I hit some grass right there. These bass just might not be on the top waters today. I don't know. So I won't be on here for long because you know, I know Cindy's gonna go live at 5, and I'm definitely not gonna step on her toes with being live out here. So we'll go as long as we can, and like I said, if I'm not catching any, then it's definitely not gonna be very long at all. Because oh man, I'm never gonna live it down. Dale is already acting like Superman today. I don't know if Dale's in here right now. He's doing a video of his new boat. So, but he is high on life that he caught fish and I didn't. He is high on life, but that's okay. How's it going, everything? Yeah, that grass down there, that grass that we're going through right now, is some slime. You can see it right there on the head. But like I said, this is super shallow right here. I don't even think I'm sitting in 2 foot of water. Oh yeah, I am. I'm sitting in 2 foot. But Mr. Joe Carneyman, he told me to catch a fish before I go live, so I did, and then I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go live, and now I'm not catching any fish. So this is not good. This is not good, people. This is not good. That's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go around this point right here. Big Malone, welcome in. Rebel, welcome in. And we're going to, man, this paddle is so much shorter than the other one. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get out of this little cove and go over here. But, you know, no hard feelings to Dale. I'm glad that he did good yesterday. It's sad that I didn't catch anything at all. I did have a couple bites. But you know how it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you're a loser, like me. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna throw this whopper plopper across this point right here. I'll turn you guys over there so you can see it. I mean, when I got here, they were jumping everywhere. I put the kayak in. They were jumping right off the side of this point right here. Right in that spot. But maybe they're just not wanting topwaters. I mean, it's happened. It's happened. It happened yesterday. They didn't want topwaters. Well, I didn't know if this was going to have good service here or not, so just let me know if it starts getting choppy and stuff, because like I said, you know, I can't really always read the chat while I'm out here doing this. It's kind of a little bit different than catfishing and being able to sit there with the thing. This thing keeps going away. Ray Baby Metalhead, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. I like your little bird videos that you do. I like the hummingbird ones. Sorry about that wind. I know that's going right into the mic right there. You might hear some booms here in a minute because they're over here training where I just had you pointed over there by the building. They're over there training in that area. And they're throwing around some grenades, little fake grenades to make the troops do their thing. But we're gonna head to this little spot right in front of, right up there, right over there by that tree. If you can see that little tiny building back there, we're going straight at it here in a second. That's where the last video I did, I was standing on that bank over there and I threw out, and I said right before I got there, right before, Stuart, I will put you in timeout today. I walked over there right on that bank right there, and I said there are usually fish in here. I threw out, and then right when I brought it back in, I had a fish right off the edge. So maybe we'll find some over here on this shallow area, or maybe not. Maybe not. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. But like I said, if I'm not catching any fish, I'm not going to keep a live going. I already did catch one, just a almost 2-pounder, just under 2. But he seems like he's a fluke fish. He's a fluke fish because there was no more with him. And if nothing else, I'll throw a Texas rig on with a bug or a worm or something and drag it around a little bit. I am not ending up where I wanted to go because the wind is taking me away. This is another shallow spot. It goes from really deep here to shallow, so it could be a good spot right here. We're sitting in 6 foot of water, and right up there where I threw that, up that way is like a foot deep coming out with some grass. There's one. Come here. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he took off with it. I couldn't catch up to it. Holy cow. I couldn't catch up to him. He was fast. He was coming right at me. I mean, he was coming right at me and I couldn't ever catch up. And then once I did catch up, the lure was already done. The bite was gone. The bite was gone. Man, I never got to set the hook on him because I couldn't catch up to him. We're going to toss around. I mean, we just started fishing, so I'm not going to get all upset on myself yet for not catching any, but I'm sure we'll get a couple. Loves them tubes. Hold on. I gotta read the phone, see who's in here. Big old pre-spawn mamas. Yeah, I hope I find one in here. This is where I caught the 8.5 and the bunch of 7s that I've caught over here. They want a big spring lizard slow. Not here, they don't. I mean, they probably do, but we're still catching them on the chatterbomb right now. And like I said, I will probably throw around some Texas rigs, something or others. God, I can't believe I missed that fish. I could not catch up to him. You guys heard me reeling. I could not. I was reeling fast and couldn't catch him. He went right by the front of the boat. We're going to throw the top water here in just a second. I'm always iffy throwing around a Texas rig in this wind, you know. Those bites are so subtle. I don't know if they would be today. They might just be aggressive, but I don't know. The one that hit this chatterbait earlier that I caught, it was really aggressive. It would not stop jumping up and down out of the water. I might throw this top water over here. It's doing its old ploppity plop, just not splashy splash, you know what I mean? No splashity splash going on at the moment. Throw this over there. I think it's about time to retire this rod right here. The end of it's broke off. I'm still using it for my top waters and stuff. It's a one of my Lew's mock. This is the 7.4. It's only 7. It's probably about 7 foot now. 4 inches of it are gone. But maybe we can find some fish on the top water. I don't know. You didn't give me a compliment, Stuart. You come in here and you make jokes about everything all the time. Be serious for once. I love you, man. You gotta just be serious. You don't have to try to be funny to be liked. Everybody likes you. Trying to make me feel bad about Dale beating me yesterday. I already get that from Dale. He's all like rubbing it in my face today, saying, you know, I caught fish and you didn't. That's all really he has to say. I caught fish and you didn't. Rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. No, I'm just kidding, Stuart. I love you, man. You crack jokes all the time. You're good. You're good. I had a blast yesterday with Dale. Getting to see him catch some fish. He was excited. He was excited. It is sad that I didn't catch any, but like I said when I first started the live, I was really there just to help Dale get off of his slump, man, because I know how it is when you can't catch them. So I was just glad that Dale got to catch some fish, and he got to rub it in my face. It was great. It was great. Oh man, well, it's not looking good. Oh, I will try. I'm trying, Stuart. Listen, I am trying, buddy. I am trying. It is, I'm telling you, when I got here and I caught that first fish right after I got here, and I was like, yeah, so I'll go live because they're biting. And then I go live and boom, no biting, no biting, no bitesy bites, no bitesy bites. But we'll find something. I didn't see what that was. What'd you say? You better say hi to Stuart. No, he's good. He's good. I love Stuart. No, I have no problem with anybody at all, ever, until you start doing bad things. Until you start doing bad things to MODOG or Miss MODOG, and then it's on. But no, everybody in here is great. I love each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Even coming in here, I mean, there's 10 people in here watching me not catch fish right now again. So, woo! Yeah, me. If I keep this up, though, I'm pretty sure those 10 people are going to be like, no, I'm not going over there. I know he's just not going to catch anything. He's just not going to catch any. But right now, I'm just throwing this top water because there's a lot of grass in this area right here, and it's really shallow. I'm just bringing it across there. There's some drop-offs in this area, too. Right in this area, there's some drops. So maybe the bass could be sitting in there. Maybe they're starting to move into their little areas around the edges and stuff like that, getting ready for spawn. With the temperatures we've had these couple of days, it might confuse them. Might confuse them into starting their pre-spawn rituals and stuff like that. You never know. But I sure thought I was going to be doing better than this right now with the first fish that I caught. So. Thumpy, welcome in. Well, that's all good. Whisper them up if you can, but if you can't, I'm sure it'll be all right. I mean, I know this place, and we'll find some here. Just not where we're fishing right now, probably. This is like a little flat spot that has a drop off into the deep area of this pond, so I figured I'd hit this little spot right here. We have mortars flying over our heads right now, or rockets flying over our heads pretty often. I don't know if you guys heard that go by. You can hear them. They're firing them over into the impact area. So over there where I was fishing the other day. They're firing that way. Sorry about the wind. I'm trying to stay in front of the big mouth sunfish. Well, I mean, we're moving into the area right here that I catch a lot of big fish in while we're out here. I'll throw this chatterbait over there. Chatterbomb. Don't want to get in trouble for calling it something it's not. It is a chatterbomb. So all of this stuff you're seeing over here on this side, all of this right here is usually underwater. You don't even get to see this. It's water's all the way up to the trees. All of this sticks that you see right out here, all of that is usually underwater. You can just barely see. The very tallest one, you can just barely see the top of in this area. So it's super, super low right now, which is sometimes good because you get to see where the deeper parts of the water are. But it seems to make the fish not want to act right because there's nothing for them really to hide around or in. So they just act weird. When you find one, it's usually going to be, you know, in an odd spot that you wouldn't think there would be a fish. So that's the thing about fishing these places that have low water. Because in reality, the bass like to sit around things and come out and chase their bait or their food, ambush them. And in these areas right here, you can't do that because there's nothing. I'm telling you, nothing for them to hide in. A little bit of grass here and there, some clumps of that snotty grass, nasty stuff. There's some of that around, but I mean, most of it is just bottom. That's it. That's it. But you guys don't need a lesson on that. You need a lesson on watching MODOG catch a fish, and I can tell you all day where they're going to be, and I can't find them, so I guess it doesn't really matter if I know where they are or not. So I guess that was shown yesterday. Here is a serious question for you. Hold on, I will. Do they shoal up? They are, I mean, they're territorial for, I don't know how you explain it, because a lot of the times bass will school together. They will school and stay together, and that way they get their bait, their food. They push it up against the edge, and then everybody will take their turns in there. But there are other times where, like, if you go to the back of a creek, that's most likely where you're going to find the biggest fish, because that's his home and he don't want anybody else in there. And that's, you know, but they school up a lot, which is odd for right now. They should be schooling, trying to meet mates and this and that right now. And it's just weird that when you find one, you can't find multiple. So to me, it's just odd. Like last year at this time, I went over to a pond and I showed you guys how to find schooling bass, because it was like one cast right after the other. But this year in this shallow water, they're just not doing what they usually do. It's weird. But Jay Carneyman told me that he was tearing them up over at this other place today. So I don't know. I don't know. It's the live curse. I'm telling you, it's the live curse. I'm going to tie this worm up. I'm going to put a weight on it. Got a little 1/8 ounce tungsten weight I'm going to throw on here so that I can get it down to the bottom and drag it along a little bit. It should take me about 2 seconds to get this done. No counting, no counting. 2 seconds in MODOG vocabulary. is like a minute or so. Just letting everybody know. I gotta find my tungsten weight. I have this little dude too. I might throw around over there by the dam. This is Big Malone. This is one that he sent me when I won it. So it's called the Lava Crawl. So we're gonna try that out over there by the dam, in that little shallow to deep area over there. I gotta grab this weight out of here. Give me the weight. Thank you very much. And the old peg stop, you know, you got to put the old stopper on there. So enjoy the view for a few seconds, because I got to cut line and tie line and this and that and the other. And I might even hook my finger. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Never know. I don't want to drop my weight, because then I will never find it. So I will put it in my mouth. That's a perfect place for hooks and stuff too, if you guys didn't know that. If you're like trying to tie a line and you got to hold things, then just put your hooks in your mouth, around your tongue. Just put them right in there around your tongue. That should work out good for you. Just saying. Please don't put your hooks in your mouth. How'd you get a hook in your tongue? MODOG said, put it in my mouth. Oh, I lost my weight. Oh, stay there. Don't you move, weight. You don't move. You stay, please. I got it. Oh, thank goodness. Look how tiny this thing is, and I almost lost that in the bottom of the kayak. There we go. All right. Now to put in the old uni. Let's go, uni. I just have a Senko on here. We're going to drag a Senko around over here real slow. Right where that fish hit earlier. He might not be there, but we're gonna give him a chance to come and get a picture anyway. You know, because that's why they bite my lines most of the time, is because they're like, oh yeah, MODOG's here, we're gonna get pictures. It's picture day. Picture day. So we will help them out with that. Give them some pictures. Here we go. The old pegged Texas rig right there. The old Texas rig. All right, let me see what y'all are talking about over here. You gotta say it. You're just itching to. All right, so what? Let's say it. You just got back from kayak fishing in Letra. Did you do any good? You showed me how to finesse it. All right, I'm done reading. Excuse me. We're going to slow crawl this off of this little point right here. There's a big old drop from the main lake to this creek back here. And I'm on it right now, like I'm coming up it right now. Man, these gloves stink. My MODOG gloves, they stink today for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't wear them yesterday, so. I don't know if that was a hit or if I was hitting a log or something there. I don't remember there being a log in that spot. This is also where I lost one of my anchors, right over here somewhere where I'm sitting. I lost it in like 8 foot of water. Yeah, my gloves don't, I mean, I don't know. They never come clean when I put them in the wash. So I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time in this spot. I just wanted to see if there was any off of that point or that hump right there. But like I say, we'll find something. We'll find something to complain about anyway. Throwing the old Whopper Plopper or Chopo, whichever one. It's the Berkeley Chopo right here. Not Whopper Plopper, but Berkeley Chopo. Always want to be correct on your lures. You don't want to call them something they're not, because somebody's going to come on and go, that was not a Whopper Plopper. That was a Chopo. I know, I have one. All right, good for you. It goes plop, 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 plop. Makes it a Whopper Plopper. It whoppers when it hits and ploppers when you bring it back. And occasionally you catch big fish on it. I guess that would be the whopper part too. But you know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, I use a double uni knot as well. Especially when I'm around grass and stuff like that. And I know that I'm going to catch big fish, I'll use a double uni. But right now I just tied a uni on because it was faster. I like tying a uni knot when I'm using my braid too. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but the double uni knot works really good with braid. I had a fish hammer this the other day right here and I missed it. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't know what's going on. I thought I had them like gonna do really good, like every other cast maybe. Every 3 casts was gonna be a fish, but not working out that way right now. Eventually you guys will get to see a fish caught. Maybe not on mine, but somebody will catch a fish. Somebody will. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's the bottom. You can see the bottom right there. And then it drops down right about the front of the boat, a little bit maybe by that stick right there. There's a stick sticking up. I think that is the actual area where the drop off is, right over there. Toss this chatter chicken over there. The old chatter chicken. I'm just not good enough with the drop shot that I don't even, like, I'll bring it to, like, when I go to Letra, I'll take it out there. But these places I go here, these ponds, I don't bring it out here because I don't ever catch anything on it while I'm here. It's horrible. I tied the cinch knot for so many years. There's a lot of snotty grass right here in this area. Well, we're not catching anything here, so. My old Screaming Demon reel. This thing has so many new bearings in it, and it still screams. Crazy. Jiggy. So you miss one fish, and it's like he ran off and told all the other ones, and now nothing's gonna bite. One fish came at me. I couldn't set the hook. I'm basically just pulling this across the bottom, popping it up. There's a hit right there. Maybe not. Maybe got some bluegill in here, over here doing some tippity tapping. Doing some tippity tapping over there. Pretty sure that was a fish chasing this. We'll go around this corner straight ahead into this creek area right here. Throw around top water or something. I don't know. If I don't catch anything in the next 10 or 20 minutes, I'm going to end the live. I'm going to end the live. But all that land you see back there, all that brown that you can see, that's usually covered by water, by about 2 foot of water. Wow, they are not right here. They are not right there. Take you all on a little tour of this area right here. Yeah, this thing has so much oil, it was coming out. It was coming out. Old crow reel. All right, we're gonna set in this little spot right. We are right over the top of that drop off right now. It's the Screaming Demon. But then again, there was somebody coming out of here when I pulled in, so maybe these fish have all have sore lips and just aren't in the mood. Old Turtle's down there. Turtley Turtle. Mr. Turtle, how you doing? Found some old grass right there. Got this tree that's sitting in the water over here, and it's actually a pretty nice sized tree. It's all stuck down in the mud, and you can see it when you go over the top of it when the water's up. I'm just not the bass fisherman everybody thinks. Just not. I could go chase them down around the corner there, but I don't know if they're going to be in there. It's not that deep over there. We'll go. We ain't got anything else to do right now besides find them. I guess one thing this does show is it either shows that I'm a really good editor on my videos, or it shows that this is not as easy as everybody keeps saying that it is, like, you know, on these places I fish. Or it is definitely just the live, what do they call it? Jinx. It is discouraging. I am trying, sir. I am trying. I'm going to go around this corner right in front of us here, and then I'm going to head back over by the dam area and throw that square bill around. Along with this chatterbait. You know what I'm going to do. No, if he was my lucky charm, he would have. I would have caught fish yesterday while he was out there with me. I mean, listen, I've already caught one. I can't show you because my phone is what I'm using for the thing, but I've already caught one 2-pounder. So I'm doing way better than I did yesterday. And I have video to prove. It's on my head. I have my video on. So I have that one to prove that I actually did catch a fish. But, oh man. I don't even know. I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't have anybody come up on the panel. I'm just on regular YouTube live, so I was going to have Dale come on here maybe and read me what everybody's saying, because I cannot keep up with the chat. Well, you guys know I can't keep up with the chat anyway. But especially right now, I can barely see the screen because the sun is right on the screen. right, buddy? But yeah, where you see land right here in front of us and beside us, that's usually all covered in water. So that's how far down. And usually there's about 2 foot of water over the top of all of this. Yeah, I'm just going to say they're not down here. They're probably up there on that shallow flat right next to that deeper water. But everybody says they keep tearing them up, but just not me. Not in the last couple of days, I haven't. Ooh, that wind came in. You can take over your live, or my live. That thing is huge, Dale. And I want one just because, you know, I just don't think a motor on my Coosa is gonna work. And you know how Crystal is. If I say I want something, she's already online trying to find out how much it is and how much I can get for what I have, and she's just trying to get it all figured out so that I have the best chance this year. Wow, this little paddle, man, I'm telling you, I just cannot get used to how short this thing is. Sorry about the wind. One hour in, says 53 minutes in on a live, and still no fish. I missed one. Caught one before I went live. Never fails. It never fails. Well, hopefully those 4 of you that are still in here will get to see a fish caught. And those other people that left are going to be like, oh my God, he caught a fish. That's unbelievable. MODOG caught a fish. Holy cow. There's these little fish that keep jumping out of the water. I hope that was on video right there. Because he jumps way out of the water. Right over here. Oh yeah, you guys could see that. What made you jump out of the water, fishy? Something scaring you? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to give somebody in here Crystal's number so that when she calls me, they can just text her and say he's live. He's alive. We're going to throw this top water over here on this flat spot. And it is so funny. You topwater people know this. I could throw this in that same area right there where I threw it, and then tie on a walking bait and throw it over there in the same area and catch a fish. They are just so weird. Like this could go right by them. I could throw the chatterbait over there. That could go right by them. I tie on a walking bait and they nail the walking bait. It just is weird. We're right over a spot right here where it goes from super deep to shallow. I mean, it just comes up real fast right in this spot. And then this area right up here is just a flat, like 2 foot deep. But they just might not want anything today, you know? Oh, God dang it. Say bye-bye to that lure. That one broke off too. It's probably shallow enough I could find it, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Tying on a Bambi blade. That chatterbomb went bye-bye into the wild blue yonder. mean, I don't know. If this is how stuff's going to go this year, I might not be fishing these tournaments. This is just horrible. You guys saw that right. That was a second Bambi blade that just went flying. What is going on? I have a backlash in this reel. Way down in here. Oh. Well, I am going to have to call Matt and get some more Bambi blades, because that was the chatterbomb went bye-bye, and then I tied on, just like the other day, tied on the Bambi blade, and it went bye-bye. So I have no idea what the heck is going on right now. Finally, I got the backlash out. No idea what is going on. Let's see, what do we have? I don't know what I have in here anymore. I don't know. I don't think I have another Bambi blade in here. I have a well, I don't even have one of those yet. Nope. Ah. Here's what we have. Yep, chatterbomb. I don't know where the Bambi blades went. I had two of them in here. I had a red one and a pink one. But that's okay. We're going to throw this old chatterbomb on here and, yeah. See what happens. See if we can't break off another one real quick. That would just make it a great live, wouldn't it? 3 baits in a row into the water. And I'm not even going to look for them. Not gonna do it. Put on a dark colored trailer. I got these awesome looking trailers right here. Well, maybe. Brand new trailers. Maybe it's just the Coosa curse. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the Coosa is just super duper mad at me because I haven't had it out at all. And now I'm just having such bad luck until I get the Coosa back out and get it ready for tournaments. Because it is just not ready. It is just not ready. Maybe it's just super mad at me. All right, well, that means that it's almost 5 o'clock and everybody's probably over there at Skipjack Cindy's. So I'm going to probably end this live. And y'all can go over and hang out with Cindy. She'll probably catch fish. So there's that. Doesn't that look tasty? Looks good, doesn't it? Let's see if we can keep this one tied on. See if we can keep this one tied on. That'd be awesome. All right, here we go. Brand new old Bramby blade back over here somewhere in this water right here. Yeah, that's it didn't wrap around the tip. There was a big old, I don't know what happened, but down inside of the reel there was a it was stuck. Like I had to almost dig the line all the way out in order for it to get undone, and it just snapped it twice. I lost 2 lures just now, one right in a row. But you know, that's what it is. That's what happens. I'm used to it now. I do it all the time. Just got to keep going. Can't worry about it. Another $35 down the drain right there. And we're not in super deep water right here. And if it was any clearer, I'd be able to see those lures on the bottom, but it's still murky. So finding those, probably not gonna happen. Get over here on the side over here. Man, what in the heck? Well, there goes the old cannon getting ready to fire. There it goes. Yeah, it's a really nice place. But it is not liking me right now. It is not liking me right now. Half the battle's finding the fish. The rest of it is pretty easy. Well, but with the conditions the way they are, the low water, the weather change up and down. I don't know what the pressure is right now, but man, it's got to be crazy. We're just gonna float down this little point, or this little flat right here. Flat. This little straight area here by the dam, we're gonna float down it. End up going back over there where the shallow water is, where I caught the first fish, and see what happens. Right now I'm irritated. Lost 2 lures right back to back again. You might have another hernia. With the floating silver and gray crankbait. Yeah, they're just really weird acting right now. I don't know. The windblown side of this place is super duper shallow. Like, I mean, we were at one side of it right there where it was super shallow. And right here is up against the dam, and there's no wind here. Oh, I just broke my dang. Hold on. There's a fish right in front of me. It is going wrong as we speak. Like everything is going wrong right now. The eyelet just fell off my pole. This is just not the day. This is not the day. Look at this right here. Look at this fish. Oh, I can't turn the camera. There was a fish right beside me. Just swimming. Just swimming. I might tie on this red square bill right here. Right? I don't know. He was just swimming right next to me right here. When I got ready to turn the camera, he was already off to the side, but I mean, he wasn't giant or anything, but that's what I mean. That's weird. Just swimming there. Swimming right next to me. Weird. We're going to tie on Big Malone's lure that I won from him. And if I don't get a hook in me. This little orange and doodad right here. Oh man. I almost didn't go live. I almost said, you know what, I just want to catch fish and not go live and worry about all that. And I almost did. And then I caught that fish and I was like, you know what, let's go live. No big deal. They'll still bite. I swear it's the curse. It is the curse. Here we go. How's it going, Alvin? How's it going, Walmack? How's it going? How's it going? It is going horrible for me. I have not caught a fish since I've been live. But right before I went live, I caught a fish. Yep, right before. So, and I know Skipjack Cindy is live right now. It is her Wednesday. The last thing I want to do is be live while she's live. It is very nice in this place. It is a very nice pond. It is super duper low right now. which is making the fish act super weird. I mean, I think it's lower today than it was the last time I was here. Everywhere in this pond are these green grass snot ball looking things. They're everywhere, but they're in little ball form all over the place. But I mean, I know I should probably throw around a worm or a rage bug or something. I'm just not that, you know? You guys know me. I'm not a finesse-y kind of person. I'm not a throw it out there time reeling it in kind of guy. And in my belief, there is going to be a fish that wants this chatterbait and stuff. So you only got one. I got none yesterday, Scott. I got none yesterday. 0. Dale beat me fishing yesterday. I'm a little salty dog today. A little salty dog. I need a fish. I mean, I've caught one. Not on the live, but I've caught one. Get twitchy with it. I can't. I can't. But they're jumping everywhere. But they're not hitting the top water. So I've got a square bill tied on right now. And those that know me know I'm not a crankbait kind of person. So if I have a square bill on, something's wrong. Nope, I have a square bill on. Square bill. Throwing down this drop off right here, right on the edge of the drop. Look at that snotty nastiness. Let go. Well, it seems like that is passing me by right now. The window of opportunity is slowly closing. I thought for sure throwing this over the top of this log I'm sitting next to would have made something, even if they're not really wanting to bite, it would have made something react, you know? up here in the shade of these trees. The edge of the dam. We got a shallow spot right next to the, and then it drops off right where I'm sitting. It drops off underneath. But you would think that this is the perfect spot for a nice little topwater blow up. But no. No, it said no. Loud and clear. I heard it. There's a fish just hit the, when that hit, it moved. Yeah, about the same time. It sure did. And they were definitely hitting the lures that I, oh, never mind. I just broke both of those off and threw them in the water. Yeah, those were what they were hitting, was that color. There is a bee flying around my head right now. Yeah, Texas rig Cinco. I might have to put, I got a craw here that I might put on just to get some flappity flap going, but I'm still in that cold water kind of thing. Nobody. The only luck I had was right before I went live. That's the only luck that I had. Right before I started fishing, or right before I started my live, I caught a, I had a bass, 2-pounder. And right now, I just broke off another Bambi blade and another, I broke off another chatterbomb. Same thing I did the other day. It snapped my line as I was casting, both of them. One right after the other again. Go fishing today. I almost just home and hung out with Crystal and had the kids out back playing and stuff like that, but you know me, I need to go fishing. I need to go fishing. So then I come out here and I stress myself out and just get irritated anyway. I could have done that at home. Yeah, definitely got jokes. After yesterday, I don't know if I can be laughing if I don't catch anything on the live again today. The duck's laughing at me. Did you guys hear that duck go by and go whack, 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 whack? Son of a... Oh, I didn't even notice. When I put a weight on this, did it scream? I don't think it did. Oh, it didn't. Once I got a weight, there's a fish right there. This hit the water and it just moved. I almost feel like I'm bed fishing with this thing on, and there is no beds. I just don't know how you do it, Scott. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can sit there and drag this thing around. I mean, I used to do it all the time, and then I got into, like, I'm a power fisherman, and I just can't. Sitting here dragging this thing, I'm wasting time. I'm like, if I had the chatterbait on, they'd probably be hitting it. That's the way it is. That's how I am. We should get some bets going on if I'm going to catch one on this live or not. I have one 2-pounder. That's it. And it wasn't even on this live. It was right before the live. It's just, I don't know. The water's not super clear. It's just, it's stained, but you can still see like 3 foot down. There it goes. Whee! Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing now. Just trying the bottom areas where these drop offs and stuff are. But as nice and the temperature today and the wind, they should be. We're gonna go over here to this where the wind's blowing, and we're gonna throw around the chatterbait. We're gonna throw around that craw, and just hope for the best. I'm sure I'll run into another one. It's just irritating that they're everywhere that they should be. They're not there. They're just not in the spots they should be in. Or they're in the spots they should be in, and I'm just not throwing the bait that they want, which is weird because I throw the chatterbait. You know, every fish wants the chatterbait. There's Clifford. Hi, Clifford. Nobody wants to see how muddy I got Clifford the other day. I got stuck while I was out fishing. The day before yesterday. I put a bigger trailer on this time. Give it a bigger profile. Maybe keep it up in the top of the grass, right at the top of the grass that I'm hitting. That's some of the things that you struggle with, man. Would they hit it harder, or would they be interested in it if I dropped it down in the grass and then brought it out? I don't know. Usually I just take this across the top and get it stuck every now and again, pop it out, and that's what makes them work. But sometimes fish are just, oh, I missed that one. God dang it. Come on. He just hit the tail. Knocked the boots off of the tail. Well, that's two that I've missed so far. I mean, he just like just hit it, knocked it all sideways and stuff. Dang. Dang. We're gonna sit in this spot right here. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Mr. Turtley Turtle. Ah, dang it, man. Nothing worse than searching for fish, finding one, and then not getting the hook in it. That's just irritating. Irritating. Now, I don't have anything on here to check the temp. I don't have anything here to check the temperatures with. I don't have anything on this kayak. Well, we're going to continue doing what we were doing and move down this little area right here. Like I said, all I have is this white one today. Well, today, now, because I threw the other two dark ones off earlier. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold water. Let's try out this craw over here, throwing it around and dragging it through this grass. Look. Oh, God, I cannot turn this. There. Now I can turn it, but fish just came right up beside me here. It is only 1 foot where I'm sitting in the kayak right now. Do you a favor. Okay, Ted, we will go over to this sunny area where I first started fishing today. Right there, is that where you're talking? We will go over there. Couldn't hurt. Ain't catching anything where I wanted to be. But this is where I caught that first fish today. But then I sat here forever and caught nothing else. It is like 6 foot deep right here. That's a pretty stout drop off right there. All right. I'm going to continue throwing this craw. See that tree that's sitting up there that you guys can see? That's usually all underwater. And that's a great place to catch some big bass right there. But there's nothing in the water. There's nothing, no cover for these fish. A little bit of grass in this area where we're fishing right here, and some bottom grass and there in some other areas. But just there's nothing for them to hide around. And the only thing that I've had any bites on, I think, was the chatterbait. And of course it was the dark colored one that broke off earlier. Is it what? Low? Yeah, the water's super low, buddy. Like all that right there. See all that wood that you can see right there? That's usually all underwater. All the way up to the top. Well, almost to that tree that's right over here. This tree. It's always all up to that tree is the water. You never see this hump in the water ever. Like where I'm sitting right now, I have the shallow water anchor in, and I have 3 foot of it sticking out of the water. I have never been able to touch the bottom in this spot with my shallow water anchor. Yeah, I threw a Bambi blade all right. Right to him. It broke off right when I threw it. Did the same exact thing I did the other day. Yeah, you'd think, but for some reason they're not. It's just me. Just me. Dale beat me up yesterday while I was fishing, and now I just can't catch anything ever again. That's how it's going to be. It's all Dale's fault. I'm going to throw this around here just for a few more minutes. I might put the top water to work over here. I don't know. Going any farther down is just useless because it's 1 foot right where I threw that. It's only 1 foot. It's always your fault. I mean, I don't want it to be your fault, Dale. It's just true. I had the, not wacky rig, just a weightless Cinco. And then I put a Texas rig Cinco on, and then this craw. I've had a square bill. I've thrown it. The only thing that I caught anything on or had a bite on twice now was this chatterbait. Well, not this one, of course. The other one that I broke off, but there's a fish moving around up there. I'm going to see if he wants this. I have no idea. It seems like every time I tie one on now, it breaks off. Well, before that sun goes away, we're going to go over to this other area. Almost hit that turtle right on his head. Old Mr. Turtle almost got hit. Bonk, right on his head. Matt, he makes No, it was definitely the line down in the reel that broke. I had a knot down inside the reel that I didn't know. And I cast it out, broke the first one off, reeled the line back up, not thinking anything of it, tied on the Bambi blade, cast it out, and broke off. Same thing. So it was definitely not the blade, it was the reel. And then I sat here for another 15 minutes getting it undone from inside the reel. So we're going to move down here right almost to the end of this and throw that top water bait down there. There's a fish moving. I can see it moving down there, chasing bait. But it is super shallow down there. No, it definitely wasn't the blade or anything like that. It was my reel. It does it every now and again. When I catch a fish on it, it tightens up the line inside, which is tight anyway. So I don't understand why it does it, but it did it that day when I was out at Menard, and it did it today. So it just, once it hit the end, there was no give, because it's, you know, I only use braid. And so it didn't have a chance to even rebound. It just broke. So yes, here's another pond with two more bladed baits in it. I don't know, maybe if I tied on the walking bait, it would be better than this Chapo. Because the walking bait gives it a chance to stop. I don't know. Ifs and ands, right? Yeah, if it doesn't rain soon, I'll definitely get them back. I could probably go get them right now in that spot they are in, but finding them in this stained up water. See, there is no way there's not a fish right there. I watched it chase bait. Oop, there he is. See, he just barely swiped at it. Just barely swiped at it, and that was it. Yeah. I don't have any of that stuff, Matt. That sounds to me like that's finesse fishing, and I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not a finesser. I am going to try to tie this walking bait on and see. If I can reach it. Let's see if we can do that. You know that game, the claw game? I got it. Look at that. Woo! I got it. Picked it up. All right, buddy. Thanks for the help. But I think it's just the fact that I went live. Had I not gone live, I probably would have already caught like 8. It's just the way it is. That's why I don't do a lot of live fishing. I swear it's a curse. Should just keep my lives to myself at home on Thursdays and leave the fishing lives to all the cat fishermen and people who can catch fish. Oh, I've already stabbed myself like 3 times with this thing. It's a good sign, right? If it's trying to catch me, it'll catch a fish. Well, just don't leave the channel, everybody, because I can't catch any fish today. Just know that it is an odd thing that I'm not catching anything. It is odd. So just don't leave me. Don't leave me! Should be called not fishing with MODOG, right? Yeah, they're over there. You see that red thing sitting over there on the bank? They're in that. They're in there with my crappie pole. Which Friday I will be using them out at Catch. I'm going out there. I won't be live then because I can't go live out there. But I will be using them on Catch Lake on Friday in the morning. I'm going out there to try those crappie jigs out, because I know there's giant crappie in Catch Lake. God, this is just disturbing. Time for the corn jig. As many baits as I've lost, I'm going to have to go take a loan out in order to buy them. Because this week, so in the last 7 days, I have lost 2 Bambi blades and 3 chatterbombs. Chatterbombs are $15 a piece. Bambi blades are 10 something like that, 10. Oh, dang it. We're gonna go over to this other area, get out of here. I got this thing tied around the treble hook on this bait. It is just a bad day. It is a bad day. If it could go wrong, it is going wrong. And I'm not enjoying it. I'm just not having fun. I was at least having fun yesterday when Dale was kicking my butt. I was at least enjoying that. Today I am just not enjoying it. It's just not fun. The wind has died down a little bit. There's a little bit of gust every now and again, but for the most part, the wind has died down, and it's the same thing that it's done for the past couple of days, and then the fish start biting. So, I don't know. Throw back over here where Ted wanted me to throw. My tripod keeps falling over. Yeah, you're right. It is. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just the fact that when I first got here, I already had a fish. And then I was like, you know what? I'll go live because I'm going to catch fish today. And then right after I turned the camera on and said I'm going live, nothing. I've missed 2, lost 2 baits by breaking off during a cast. And it's just beautiful. Definitely beautiful out here. Don't get me wrong. This place is amazing. But I mean, you can see how low it is right here. This thing right here, you never see this. Never. You see the very top of it where the trees are, the very top. That's it. That's the only part you can ever see. That's how low the water is here. But you are right. It is very nice here, very beautiful. Being out here is a blessing, and being able to come fishing when others can't do this at all is awesome. But after the past 2 days, I'm kind of losing my name. Because I can't catch any fish. Thank you, Danny. Mr. Stone, I appreciate you trying to calm me down. I'm not spun out yet. I haven't spun totally all the way out. I'm not throwing like Ned rigs and stuff like that. So we're all good still. I'm not ready to jump in the water and chase them by hand yet, but you know. You guys, when you see MODOG jump out of the kayak and just start swimming around, you know something. Call Crystal. Call Crystal. He's doing it again, Crystal. Somebody go get him. MODOG is off the chain. Oh, God. MODOG has flipped out. Oh, man. They just don't want this color, I guarantee it. It is not time for white. But it's all I got. It is all I have right now. Got him. Oh my God. Well, I missed him. I mean, that was I don't know how that happened. I don't know how he got off of there. That was a hard hit. I don't know. That was. How's it going, Marsha? Welcome in. Yeah, I just had a fish hit it. I went and set the hook and no fish. I'm gonna throw that walking bait around over here. If it can go wrong, it is going wrong. I'm just saying. It's not mine. It's just the fact that that's what's happening right now. There's a bunch of shad blowing up right beside me. And a backlash. Yay! I know. I see it. I see it. It is moving all over the place. I'm not turning this off. I'm not turning it off until I catch a fish on the slide. It is not, I'm not turning it off. I know I said I was going to, but I'm not going to. This live is going to have a fish caught on it. I'll be out here until tomorrow morning. I don't care. If I keep backlashing, it's going to irritate me. I'm going to throw this pole in the water. Well, just know that if there's no live tomorrow or you guys can't find me, it's because I'm still sitting out here. I don't even care if it's a catfish right now. Something hit my lure. There are so many turtles out here right now. So many turtles right now. They're not turtle enough. Right now I'm throwing a white with orange and chartreuse bands. Chatterbomb, because the Bambi blade that I had went flying. Let me see, maybe I have the pink one somewhere. Oh, I do have the pink Bambi blade. Oh, there we go. We're gonna let her zing. We're gonna let the pink Bambi blade go. Well, not go. We're gonna let it go flying, but hopefully. See, look, I had a fish on here. There's proof that a fish actually hit this a minute ago. That is part of the fish's mouth. Part of the fish's mouth. All right, so we have the pink Bambi blade. The whole reason that I wanted these Bambi blades was this one right here, this one. He had it sitting up there. He had, or he was showing it off to somebody, and I saw it, and I was like, nope, I want that. So I bought it and 6 others, or 5 others, something like that. And then a week later, I bought another one and a swim jig and a bunch of, he sent me some jigs for crappie fishing. We're gonna zing this old bamboo blade right over there where we were seeing that fishy. Here we go. Old pink Ozan. Oh, here we go. Gonna throw it. Swear to God, if I catch something right off on this. Oh, it did that thing, Matt. It's all tied up. Upside down on the snap ring there, or the split ring. You guys saw that fish jump right there? Crazy. God, that'd be awesome if I could just catch one on that right off, you know? But no, that didn't happen. Praying. Yeah, I mean, God, I just don't know what's going on. I don't know. I mean, I could always go back over to Rudd Pond and throw out and catch 8 fish in a row, but, ooh. We're right over the top of that little flat spot. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss, right, people? There goes a fish right in front of us. Just went right by us. There's his bubbles that he made in the water right there. All right, well, I don't know. I can't throw that Bambi blade in this area right here because it's super shallow. Bunch of slimy moss sticking up everywhere. I'm going to show you guys an awesome sunset here in a minute. You guys probably can't see that, but a fish just hit this. Right there. There's a fish right in front of us. What is going on? I don't know, people. I have no idea. I am at a loss. I just ran over 2 fish that were sitting here where I threw this. Take off. Well, things that make you go crazy. No, you're good, Dale. You guys will be able to see the fish that I caught before I went live, because I'll put it up as a short for tomorrow. I mean, I didn't get skunked. I caught a fish, just not for you all. I really want to blow up. That fish just, I'll have to go back and watch the live to see if it, you could hear it hit it. Knocked it up out of the water a little bit. But we have a Bambi blade tied on, so we're gonna toss that around. This grass, these things just do not like this grass. Yeah, I caught a 2-pounder earlier. Well, they just don't want this thing. They just don't want the Bambi blade full of grass. He said, "Stop crying, you big baby." Look at this sunset. Oh, sun is almost down. No. It's getting stuck in the grass. The grass is getting all clogged on it. It doesn't do anything. It won't rattle. I'm sitting on top of a little hump right here where it's like 1 foot of water underneath me, and it keeps picking up all the mossy crap off the bottom. 3 casts with it. There's a fish right there. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm not kidding. I am not going home until I catch a fish. Crystal's gonna be pissed. Somebody go over to Skipjack Cindy's live and tell her she needs to call Crystal and tell her that I'm still out here fishing and I'm not leaving until I catch a fish. I'm not shutting down this live until I have a fish on it. It's not gonna happen. That was almost a catch right there. Almost a catch right there. I'm just saying. He said slow it down. I'm not a slow fishing person. Yeah, topwater in February is wild, but they're not liking it right now. See that fish just jump right there? Crazy ass fish. Yeah, I'm fishing again. I'm not catching, I'm fishing. Oh, this Bambi blade, man. They do not like grass at all. I am on the struggle bus. Stuart, you don't come in somebody's dang live who's trying to catch fish and isn't catching any and tell them about somebody that caught a fish. You just don't do that. What is wrong with you? I'm kidding. It's all good. I'm glad he caught a catfish. Man, what? I just don't understand. You can see them on the top of the water. You can see them chasing these fish over here. I put something out there that looks just like the little boogers, and yeah, I would have. That would have been. I would have died. I would have died if that would have happened. That would have been great. That would have been great. No, I am really happy that you caught fish yesterday. I really am. Everybody keeps saying that, you know, it doesn't matter that I didn't catch anything. When I started out that live, or even my camera, when I started out the camera, I said, I am not here for me today. I am here for Dale. Catching a fish would have been great, but today's different, because today I'm out here for me, to catch a fish, to make up for yesterday not catching any fish, and I keep doing stuff like this. No, white spinnerbait, not for the win. If you ever see me Dale it, which is tying on a spinnerbait, you should probably just call the loony bin, because MODOG is crazy. Because that will never, ever, ever happen. I already told Dale, if I'm out and there's 5 people fishing and every one of them's throwing a spinnerbait and they're catching fish, I still won't tie one on. What's wrong with a spinner bug? Well, 1, I don't like them. And 2, I've seen Dale fish with them so much, there's no reason for me to fish with one. You guys saw that big old wake just swim by. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I would rather chop my finger off and put it on a hook and throw it out there for bait before I would put a spinnerbait on. I'm actually looking to see if I have a spinnerbait in here. I do not. I do not. Tie a red-headed, white-bodied lure on. Huh. I would try that, definitely, if I had one of those. Look at that grass all over this thing. I'm about to go back to the square bill. Throw that around over here a couple times and see what happens. I don't know. Yep, I've thrown the square bill, I've thrown the Texas rig Cinco, the Texas rig craw, the chatterbait, the Bambi blade. Nope, I didn't fish any of that stuff. Nope. Nope. Next time I will. I have a fish, 1, 3. Oh yes, okay, so yes, a skunked live, yes. The live does not have a fish in it yet. But I have caught a fish today. Oh man. I might not do a live tomorrow. I don't think I can handle all the heckling. Yeah. Nobody would even know, right? They'd be like, oh, it just must be another impact. Well, I would love to leave this Bambi blade on there, but I have got to put this thing that likes the grass on it. We're gonna go fishing for this lure. We're gonna catch it too. If I can catch this lure. Oh, come on. You're right there. You jerk. I can't get to it. I can't get to it because the tripod's in the way. Come here, you. We're gonna use the fishing rod. We're gonna grab it. Got it. Now I'm gonna drop it in the water. That was some skills there, buddy. That was some skills. Well, old pink Bambi blade probably be really good over there where there's not so much of this mossy, nasty grass. And I don't have a headlamp on me today at all. So Christmas. It's okay if you guys think less of me because I can't catch a fish. I think less of me because I can't catch a fish. I might have to change my channel name. Kayaking. Just going out and kayaking with MODOG. No fishing involved. That was a giant fish I just went across. Of course, he didn't go after this. He just swam away. He's still right there. Can you guys see that? He's right there. Maybe it's a catfish. I'm always happy, Stuart. What are you talking about? In a one-fish lake? Yeah. This just reminds me of that night that I was fishing and I was out here about the same exact time, a little more than a year ago, January 15th of 2022. And it was about the same exact time. Right over there by that log, you can see on the bank right there. And that's when I caught that 8.3 out. And I didn't catch anything that whole day except for that fish. And I had problems with the camera that day. The batteries kept dying. I lost 2 in the lake that day. You wouldn't believe it. The mosquitoes are out. I'm getting hit by a mosquito in the face. Switch gears and start catfishing. I don't have my catfishing gear. I didn't plan on being out here this late. This is just pathetic. Pathetic. When the first lure flew off my rod today, I should have just stopped right then. Should have been like, nope, this is a bad omen right now. I should have brought the catfishing gear. That would have been awesome. Get done doing this and then start catfishing out here. I know there's catfish in here. Yeah, that's my gloves. This is just ridiculous. I just don't understand. One fish right after I got here, and that was it. Oh my. Missed that one too. They're just coming up and hitting it right in the side. They're not even getting the hook. They're just nailing it. Almost like bedfish do, you know? They're hitting it like, there we go. They're hitting it like a bedfish does when they're trying to get it out of the bed. They're not really trying to eat it. They're just trying to get it away. There we go. Got a fish. Yay! I can go home now. Yay! There he is. What was that? It was a fish. Hold on, I'll tell you how much. 2 pounds on the button. 2 pounds. Well, 2.04. 2.04. Oh, I am I? There you go. There's a nice one. All right. That's not even on video because I turned the camera off. I turned my camera off. Ugh. Two-pounder. Let's see if we can find any friends. But that's what I mean, you know, like when you're out bass fishing and you're fishing on beds, for all you bass fishermen out there. And you're going at the beds and they'll come up and they'll hit it, but they're not trying to eat it. They'll just try to scoot it out of the way. That's what they're doing. It's almost like that. They're hitting the side of it just to get rid of it. All right, Matt, thanks for coming in. Sorry your Bambi blade didn't do the job, but there's always next time. There's always next time. It just does not like that snotty ass grass. It just does not like it. You missed me catching a fish. We almost just caught another one. It did the same exact thing. It just hit it right in the side. With special effects. What were the special effects? Me screaming because I finally caught a fish? Like a little girl who just got to see the Backstreet Boys. I am not mad. I have not been mad. What are you talking about? You're showing your hand. Yeah, I know. I know, right? Well, I wouldn't know who to say. The Weekend? Tones and I. Hello, Wendy. Smack Stewart for me. Tell him to behave. No, she didn't. She would never. If I asked Wendy to kick you in the leg, she'd do it for me. He's been a good boy today. just trying to fish back to the truck. I'm serious. I'm done. There's no reason. I got to fish. That's what I said. Once I caught a fish, I was going to be done, because 3.5 hours of not catching a fish and you guys staying in here is plenty. It wasn't a tiny fish, but it wasn't a gigantor fish. It was just a 2-pounder. Oh, about killed the phone. You've been telling him to behave? Well, he just said that he was being good all day, and you said that he was being good. So now I know that he is lying, that you didn't say he was being good. Because I asked him to tell you to hit him. And he said, she said no. And I said, Wendy would not tell MODOG no. Wendy would hit you if I asked, or kick you. Facts. Those are facts. Well, I don't know what that fish was doing, but like I said, they're just weird. That's the way they were. The other ones were hitting it the same way. They were just coming up and smacking it on the side. That's probably why we never got any hooks in any of them. They were just coming up and knocking it out of the way. So maybe they're, because it's a white bait, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you what they were doing. Weird. Still not a, I mean, one and done kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I might just have to go fishing tomorrow and not do a live. I might just have to do that. Yeah. Yeah, might just have to go and go fishing tomorrow in another spot and not do a live. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate you. She said she'd kick your butt for me. Be all mean to me and stuff on here. What's the matter with you? I got peeps. I was so sad yesterday when I got home after Dale beat me up yesterday fishing, that Crystal on the way home today and got me my favorite chippies, my favorite types of chippies, and yes, very nice. It is a very nice place. This is a really nice place. It's a really nice pond. When the water's up, it even looks even better, but it's just a really nice place. The bass that are in here are huge. There's some really big bass in here. This is where I've caught the 7-pound surprise bass. I didn't expect it to hit my lure in 1 foot of water. This is where I caught the 8-pound the bass that catches itself fish. How's it going, Clayton? What's going on, buddy? I'm getting ready to finish this live up. We been on here and I've been fishing for 3 hours, and I finally caught a fish right here at the, not too long ago. I think it was right at 3-hour mark I caught a fish. So I caught one before All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here very much longer. I just wanted to fish this little area right here where it goes from shallow to deep. And mosquitoes, people, mosquitoes. Believe it or not, in February, there's mosquitoes biting me right now. In February. That is just crazy to me. Does that mean it's spring? Listen, Stuart, I may never go live while I'm bass fishing again, because every time I've gone live while bass fishing, it has ended up not good. Not good at all. Yes, I caught a fish during this one while, like, right at the end, and the last one I didn't catch any. Dale did. And the one before that I caught 5 right at the end. So if that tells you anything, I don't know if I want to do any more live while I'm fishing. And 2 lives in a row now. Well, not 2 lives in a row, but 2 times I've been live, I've thrown off 2 chatterbait, or a chatterbait and a Bambi blade while on live. So that gets expensive, man. There's the old light right over there, and the moon is right up here, if you guys can see it. There you go. There's the old moon right there. Last cast right here. Last cast. All right, well, thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Here, I'll turn it around so you can actually see my face. I'm not a robot. I am MODOG. It is me. I do suck. I did not catch very many fish today at all. So, here I is. Hello, everybody. Hello. It is me. The fish can it'll take care of the problem. That's awesome. All right, well, anyway, so we lost the Bambi blade and lost a chatterbomb, and caught 1 fish while we were live, 1 fish right before. So one day I will prove to you guys that I can actually catch fish, but today and yesterday was not those days. Nope. It was not the days. It was not. It seemed like it was going to, but it did not end up that way. But anyway, I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. Go over there and check out Skipjack Cindy. She should be live right now. Read Wendy's comment. Okay, Wendy, what did you say? They are giving you Valentine's kisses, although they are a bit late. Yes, that's what they were doing. Them dumb mosquitoes. They just don't know. MODOG don't like skeeters. Nope. We're not friends, me and them. Nope. Something must be done with the mosquitoes. All right, so now I get to go over here and load everything up in the dark. It's not like it's that much, but there are no lights over there by the truck, and I don't have my headlamp. It's at home. So there's that. Good luck to you all. Thank you very much for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. And so next time I will just put out a video that says, you know, MODOG actually catches fish, so I can edit them in and stuff like that. Edit them in. Probably we are bass fishing tomorrow. Yes, probably. 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 All right. Have a good one, guys. Later. It is super dark out here. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I'm out of here. Be good.